Peace, fam. Welcome to the channel. It's your boy Monte. You know what it is. You know what I do, and you know how I get done. Let's get right into it, guys. Real quick, it's a quick tip, and we're dealing with investing in your mental health. I saw that slogan on the shirt that Charlamagne the God on the Breakfast Club was wearing. Again, I don't agree with everything that individuals say that I watch. I don't agree with everything about those individuals, but I don't disagree with everything that an individual has to say unless I've heard what that individual has to say and disagree. Not just because I may not like that individual. All right. So with that slogan on his shirt was deep, guys, because I've been talking about mental health and I've been talking about how it's tied to vitamin and mineral deficiencies, guys. This is the major thrust that's pushing a lot of individuals into what I call subtle neuroses, subtle mental illnesses that allow them to continue to function in this society. However, it really causes a lot of conflict and confusion in their lives. They're not living their best life, so to speak, because they're dealing with emotional and psychological issues stemming from the lack of minerals, the lack of vitamins, and it's being expressed out on a daily basis in our interactions with each other. So we must focus in on the food. We must eliminate those foods that cause inflammation in the body. We have to do away with those foods that are causing inflammation in the body. You heard me say this many times. Get rid of that wheat, that soy, that dairy. Some of you nuts, we can't deal with them. The gluten, the yeast, a lot of us can't deal with the yeast. You got to look into all those things, the sugar, alcohols. You need to know what it is that you're putting in your system, guys, because these things have not only a detrimental effect on the actual physical body, but it also messes with the functioning of the brain. So our mental health is key, guys. Our mental health is key, and many of us are slowly going down the road of becoming subtly mentally disturbed to a certain degree. That doesn't mean you can't function well in this society, but it does mean that you are prone to outbursts. You are prone to up and down mood swings. You're prone to aggressiveness. You're prone to combativeness. You're prone to all those things that causes dysfunction within the society, within individual relationships. Anybody who has a propensity for that and to do that often and kind of enjoy doing that and think that that is the way that it should be, then you're dealing with a person that has a subtle mental illness. It doesn't mean that they can't function. It doesn't mean that they can't be successful money-wise. It doesn't mean that they can't be physically attractive. It doesn't mean that they can't be dedicated to a craft. But if you're dealing with individuals and your main mode of dealing with an individual is aggressiveness, or your mood is up and down, or you are angry all the time, or you are hateful, or you are spiteful, all these things that you see on a daily basis, you're dealing with individuals that got mental issues. All right. So we'll talk about the benefits of the vitamin D. Let's get those mental issues under control. And the first thing that we can start doing is really focusing in on what it is that we're eating and make sure that we're getting the minerals that we need and the vitamins. All right. Peace. Peace, fam. Once again, a big shout out to my girl Betty for putting me in there with that introduction. She put me in there. I put the information down at the bottom. For those of you who need to email me, I'll put my email down at the bottom. Today, we're going to finish up what we started yesterday dealing with the vitamin D. Again, we're going to talk about the benefits today, and we'll talk about the best source. So the best source of vitamin D is the sunlight, guys. The best source is sunlight. So if you can get sunlight, you need to get sunlight. Those of us who are black, and to the degrees of blackness that we are, we need to be in that sun just a little bit more, all right? So let's get down to what it is that we want to do. Vitamin D. Vitamin D3 is what you're looking for, guys, if you're utilizing supplements. Vitamin D3 is what you're looking for, and I have some right here. It's vegan vitamin D3 that I utilize, guys. Got this from Whole Foods, approximately about $22. It's a spray, so I utilize that, guys, all right? Now, let's go with the mood. It has a profound effect on the mood, guys. It has a profound effect on the mood. Of course, strong bones, because it is the key to allowing calcium to be absorbed into the body. Increase testosterone. Ladies, you need that testosterone as well. You need it at a lower level than we do, but you do need it. And if you're low in testosterone, you're going to have a lot of issues, all right? Diabetes. Again, it helps with diabetes, lung function, strength, of course, tied to the strong bones, teeth, tied to the strength and strong bones, and immune system. This is the big one, guys. Many of us are sick individuals regularly, so vitamin D can go a long way in helping us with that immune system. Energy levels, guys. This is the one that most of us are really noticeable. Many of us are super low in energy. And during the winter months, guys, when we're not outside as much, or even in the summer if you're not getting outside, your vitamin D may be suffering. So you definitely want to get that checked, all right? Sleep. Want to make sure you're getting the sleep. Vitamin D can help with that. Insulin regulation, athletic performance. For those of you who are still athletes, your boy's not. But for those of you who are still athletes, this helps with their athletic performance. Flu, cancer, and pregnancy. For those of you who are still childbearing and you trying to get pregnant, this right here can go a long way to helping the body do what it is that it needs to do and have a healthy baby, all right? So again, guys, remember, there's not one thing that's going to bring things around full circle for you guys. What we want to focus in on is eating foods that are healthy, that foods that contain vitamins and minerals. You find that in the plant kingdom in abundance, all right? So also with the herbs, utilize herbs to help bring that to fruition, all right? So this is what we want to do, guys. Don't think that you just be taking the vitamins and then somehow you're going to magically be healthy. You have to take on a new approach to a lifestyle that has been detrimental to our being, and it has been manifest in the sickness that we all are dealing with throughout this society and other societies, all right? So we're going to keep you long, guys. Let's get you on up out of here. You have a beautiful day. Sending you peace and love, sending you peace and love, sending you peace and love. Peace.